Hi everyone, so today we are talking about our last healthy habit, which is digestive health. Now this really is a super important healthy habit to have in place in your life, looking after your digestive health, because that really is the key to being healthy and strong and well, is when your digestion works well, your immunity then works well, and it just leads to a much healthier you, which is what we want. So I thought I would share with you some of my healthy habits around my digestion and that of my family, things that I incorporate into my daily routine. So the first thing is when you eat is to chew thoroughly. So you might not be aware, but your digestion actually starts in your mouth. So if you are not chewing thoroughly, you are missing out one of the important first steps of healthy digestion. So just remember, especially if you are eating carbohydrates, that digestive process is starting in your mouth. So chew thoroughly, make sure that you are chewing your food through to almost a liquid state before you swallow, and that really is going to start your digestion on the right track. Secondly, in terms of when we are eating as a family, we have a habit in place of not drinking when we eat. So I know it's quite easy to have a glass of water when you drink, or when you go to a restaurant especially, the first thing they do is offer you something to drink. But if you are drinking when you eat, you can be diluting your digestive enzymes and not assisting your digestion. So I prefer not to drink half an hour before or after I eat to really give my body the best opportunity to digest my food. In terms of products that I take daily to assist my digestion, I really do recommend taking a probiotic daily. So this is something that's been really important to me and my family, especially to my children. If you have kids who have snotty noses often, or getting colds and flu, just generally not well, you want to make sure that they are getting a good probiotic daily, and that goes for adults too. So for me, that is really one of the key things. Start my day with a probiotic. And then I also love taking our harvest table bone broth daily. So I can put it in a shake or a smoothie. I use it in all my cooking. Remember that in cooking it needs to simmer for 10 to 15 minutes to dissolve. But the bone broth really is so gelatinous that it goes through your gut and it seals up any holes that you might have in your gut, little micro holes. But those little micro holes can leak through particles of food that are bigger than normal and can actually lead to allergies and later to autoimmune issues. So sealing up those holes and having your bone broth daily is a really important strategy towards having a good digestive system. I also like to start any meal, cooked meal that I eat with something raw, so that's something I've done for many years. So raw foods are really full of enzymes. They are really going to assist your body with digesting a cooked meal. And so as a family, especially with our evening meal, we like to start with a large salad. During the day, I do eat largely raw foods anyway, so I'm having lots of smoothies, things like that, salads, which are raw anyway. And then at night before our big cooked meal, we start with a raw salad. And then something really important when it comes to the manner in which you're eating is to eat in a relaxed manner. Not eating on the go, not standing and eating, not rushing and eating, but relaxing, eating in a relaxed, grateful manner, thankful for the food that we're given and the nourishment we get to give our bodies. And really, when you do eat in a relaxed manner, your body is able to digest far more easily, and you'll end up with a much happier digestive system. And then lastly, in terms of digestive health, for those of you who struggle with stomach acid, something that I recommend is doing a stomach acid test, even if you feel that you might have too much stomach acid and you're suffering from something called acid reflux. A simple test is to take a teaspoon of bicarb first thing in the morning, adding it to a little bit of water, room temperature, before you do anything else in the morning. So keep it next to your bed and just see how long it takes for your body to create gas from that process. So once that bicarb is mixed in with your stomach acid, it creates gas. If that happens very quickly, you have really good stomach acid. If it doesn't, so 2 minutes onwards, if nothing has happened, then you probably have very low stomach acid. It's important to note that you might feel like you have too much acid, but often you may actually have too little. You may be on medication to reduce stomach acid and still feel like you constantly have this burning feeling, but actually you might have too little stomach acid, and because your body then can't digest properly, it leads to this feeling of an indigestion that leads to this burning feeling. And so that's been the case for me. I have very little stomach acid, even though I was suffering from what I thought was acid reflux. It actually wasn't the case. And by then dealing with that, and when I eat a high protein meal, adding an acid supplement, HCl supplement, it really has assisted with my digestion of protein. For people who do suffer with digesting protein, though, adding in a bone broth or a collagen powder into your diet is a much easier form of protein to digest. So for me and my family, we eat a largely plant-based diet, and we use bone broth and collagen as our protein. So there we go. I hope you found that helpful. It's really important to focus on a healthy digestive system. And yeah, that is the final in our series on healthy habits. Thanks everyone. Bye.